Captain America is trash. The only reason he became athletic or anything at all is because he got stuck with a needle. Alright, he was chose because he couldn't pass the test to be a soldier, but being stuck with a needle and then all of a sudden becoming more athletic, I mean, it may impress you, but I watch baseball, I see that all the time. Then he becomes the most athletic person in the world. He's able to change the world. He's supposed to be this caring, giving guy, right? And cares about everybody. America is what he cares about. You became Captain America during the Jim Crow era, my friend. You didn't help no black people. You thought that the way the world was, you care about everybody. You have the power to change everything. You didn't think to fight for black people at all. Then you end up frozen for years. You come back to the future and you're Mr. All America again. America is the only thing that matters until your best friend of old shows up. Now it's forget America again. You start breaking the law to keep your friend from going in jail who's killing people. He's murdering people. Then he kept trying to be the leader of the Avengers. Even though Tony Stark is clearly the smartest man in the world. Just because you got stuck with a dirty needle 70 years ago does not mean that you're smarter than the smartest man in the world. It just made you faster and stronger, my guy. He's the smartest. See, what also had to be inside that needle was this thing called privilege, because you think you are just greater than everybody just because you're you. I don't know what that is. So after the first invasion, Tony goes, let's put a barrier around the earth so we can better protect ourselves. And then Mr. High and Mighty is like, nah, let's not do that. You're infringing on the rights of all the humans on earth. You know, and everybody should be free to do whatever they want to do. Is it crazy that this nigga all of a sudden has this mindset, but when he became Captain America, niggas was dealing with Jim Crow? Where was the attitude then that everybody should be having their rights and being equal and shit? You're a big ass hypocrite. No, it's what he wants at the time is the only thing that matters. He is not a good hero. So because there's no barrier, Thanos kills half the universe. And now he's looking at Tony like, can you find a way for us to go back in time? I thought you were the leader, dog. Thought you was a smart guy. Now you realize you ain't smart. It's okay. Tony has a kid. He has his wife. He didn't really lose anything. But he, of course, decides, because that's what a real hero does, decides he's going to put everything he loves on the line for everybody else. And they come back. They got to fight Thanos and all of this. This dude is he part of the fight or whatever. They win. Tony has to save them again by snapping and saving, you know, the universe. Okay, so they're like, okay, but we got to send everything back in time. Black Widow is dead. Tony Stark is dead. They need him to now be the leader of the Avengers, which he always pretended to be. Nope. Went back in time and hooked up with his old girlfriend and left the world just to fend for itself in his absence. Because that's what a leader does, apparently. And then, whenever he got back, he had one job, and that was to pass down who was going to be Captain America. And he gave the shield to a nigga who don't have powers. Just a nigga with wings and guns. Now, Bucky, on the other hand, had all these crazy skills because he got injected too. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense to just give it to Bucky. But nope, can't do that. Gotta set a black man up who don't have the skills to do the job. Now everybody's gonna look for him to be you, and he can't be you when there was a guy who obviously could do what you could do. So you setting this black man up to lose. Which reminds me why you never did anything when you were Captain America during Jim Crow. I hate this nigga. He is the worst hero ever. He can be y'all's hero. Captain America is the worst hero of all time. By far. If you still love him, that's on you. But I proved my point.